December 29th, 2013, I believe. This is a 06 LJ. Been a while since I've done a video on it, so figured I'd do a video. One of the updates was my hood. It's now painted the same color, olive drab, as the boxes, the winch, and the lights. And my chrome was peeling bad around the bolts, so I just sanded the chrome down and hit it with flat black Rust-Oleum Industrial Professional. Let's see, another update up here is my winch is rewound instead of being wrapped around my lights. It's a Payweg Necroman. It's German. The chain and the hook is all German. This is US made. This is rated at 20,000 pounds. The hook and everything, I don't know if you guys, there it is, 15,000 pounds for the chain. The hook's about 20 to 22,000 pounds. Oh, another thing I did is for my hood, I put these up on both sides because my hood hits right there. And I'm not done painting my hood, but there's the underside. It's Rust-Oleum High Heat White. We'll open the back and get a can out so you guys can see it. That's just from the blanket I used to lay my hood on. Notice something missing here. Both of my windshield washer pumps stopped working. Completely stopped working. You'll notice something else there. My radiator's on its way out, and new one should be coming in a couple days. So it's all, the new one's all aluminum, so we'll have that good. And another huge improvement is right here. This is a 12 volt linear actuator. This is for controlling my throttle. If you can see, there is no contact there. I had somebody tell me that there was in fact contact there. There's about 3/8 of an inch that it has to travel. You can see my pinky will actually fit underneath it before moving. And that control is, for right now, controlled only by this switch. Now see, what I've done is this switch controls the throttle movement. I don't know if I can put you guys to where you can see that. That's out, in, out, in. And see, it just contacts right there on the bottom. So this piece was actually made by my dad. It was kind of funny. I showed him the linear actuator and I showed him where it had to go. It took him about 4 hours to build this piece. It uses the original bracket, and it's sandwiched in there with a piece so that this doesn't have any side-to-side movement. You guys can kind of see how it's made there. Stainless hardware. And more stainless hardware. Stainless nylocks with stainless quarter. Stainless hose clamp there so that this end doesn't move around. And okay, and see, I got one light there, and the second light that controls my winch. That tells me my winch is activated. This is my winch control, this is my throttle control. All the way out is nothing. First click is my throttle control. Second click is my throttle and my winch. So these two lights, this one's for the throttle, that tells me my throttle's active. That tells me my winch is active. Push in once, that tells me just my throttle's active. My winch is not active in that position. There's my Maglite mount. And I don't think there's really anything inside other than the Maglite mount that's new. It is also mounted with stainless hardware. Yeah, everything else inside is not new. I did get a new sticker though. It's my United States zombie hunting permit. And yes, that is a Lincoln Electric sticker. And you can see how dirty the back of my Jeep is. This, made in USA, which is what that says right there. I bought this for $20 at Home Depot. I couldn't pass that up, even though it is plastic. So jack. Oh, there's my hitch. My computer, or the Jeep. And I got all my paint in here. There's the primer I use. And here is the black I used, High Performance Professional. Here is the white that I used, Rust-Oleum High Heat. Resist heat up to 1200 degrees. There's 2 coats of this and 1 coat of Krylon, not Duplicolor. And this right here is clear coat, 500 degree. I'll show you where that goes in a second. And this right here is the olive drab I'm using, Rust-Oleum Camouflage. They called that Deep Forest Green right there. Okay, I'll go show you where the clear coat's at. I used to have a steel box in here, but the steel box was getting a little small. So my clear coat is sprayed on all my engine information right here. There's tape over it now, so once I pull the tape away, all my engine information, my spark plug information will be revealed. So what I did first was I washed the hood, sanded the edges around the sign, clear coated, put the tape, painted with the Krylon, because the Krylon was heat resistant to 2000 degrees, and I ran out of that, and it literally looked like shit. No matter how many times you sprayed it, no matter how many coats you put on it. I put 4 coats of the Krylon on it, and it still looked like it had water in it, like it was really, really watery. Reason why I went for the white instead of a black or a dark color, that line you see across there is my radiator leak. So that's why I went with white, so I know where it's leaking. My radiator wasn't leaking at that time, but at the time I painted it, But I do have the other part of my throttle control. I have a switch that's going to come over here. I can't use this switch that's in here, but I'm going to put a switch right here, a new one that I have inside. I'm just waiting for a huge front end development right now before I put that switch in, because once the front end development comes in, that box has to come off anyway. So I'm gonna wait to do that, to pull that box off while the front end development is coming. It'll be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be a huge development for the front. It'll be fun, and I think you people will like it too. So, because I know I've been wanting one for a while, for a long while. Anyway, that's it for now, until I get my radiator. I'll have to redo this between the condenser and the radiator. And this, I'm going to have to find another place for this, because the aluminum radiator is all TIG welded. It doesn't have places for bolts, so I might have to do away with my light, which I'm going to hate. Another thing that's going to come soon is I got to get a new battery for it. The battery's a year old and it's already puking acid all over the place. And I got to have my alternator checked, because a lot of weird electrical shit is going on with the Jeep. So anyway, oh, and these are clear coated. All my stickers I sprayed with clear coat. So any stickers I had under the hood are sprayed with clear coat so that they don't get damaged by the heat, like what happens with a lot of them. So yeah, and I could get windshield washer pumps, which is probably what I'm gonna do, for 15 bucks a piece on eBay. So I'm probably gonna do that once I get some money in PayPal. And this, before I forget, this cost me $40 on eBay. It's a 2-inch stroke. 2-inch stroke, 250-pound push. So it's not bad, but I still need to. I want a maximum RPM of like 3,000, so that, and this only has to move probably 3/16, not even a quarter of an inch to get there. So what I gotta do is see how far like 2500, 2750 is, and then see how far that is, and go in here, pull it apart, and change the proximity switch in there to where it'll stop it before it fully wraps it around the throttle body there. So I got to do that, get that all set up, get that all good, and anyway, that's final developments on the Jeep so far. So there's an update for you.